All right, hello again. Okay, I have been working really hard at cutting out shapes. Now I'm gonna start to lay them out, okay? So I can just place them, but I wanna make sure I'm leaving space around each shape so that you can see some of the black paper. So I'm gonna try to think about maybe placing my larger shapes first, just because they take up the most amount of space. And then my smaller shapes I can kind of fit in there. So let me move some of these off the paper. And I think I need this red shape up here. I like that. Then let's see. These shapes are actually not going to overlap this time. I know we talk a lot about overlapping usually. They won't overlap because I'm leaving space around every shape. Let's see, I need some yellow over here. I'm trying to think about color and shape as I'm placing these. So if I have too much of one color together, I'm kind of moving it around. So I want some pink over here. I think I want a little orange in this corner. Let's see. Oh, I have all these shapes down here that I've been cutting out. And if something doesn't fit, look at that. I could change it and make it fit. So now I have a shape for right there that works perfect. Let's see. I only have one blue shape, so I think I'm going to add another one right there. Let's see. If I add a brown, then I have two brown shapes right next to each other. So maybe I need this triangle right there. Oh, I do like how these two are close but not right together. And then I'm going to add a yellow shape, I think right here. And I might move this just at a little angle so they're not super close. All right, I really like what I have here. And so now I'm going to open my glue bottle. You might have some extra shapes like I do that you don't use. That's okay. If your neighbor wants to use them, they can. Or you can just, put them in the scrap bin or the garbage. Now this is not, I'm not gonna put this in the scrap bin because these are really small and no one's gonna wanna use these pieces of paper. So please throw these in the garbage and not the scrap bin. So let me put that in there. There we go. Now I'm gonna start to glue. Remember the glue bottles? They get a lot of stuff on the top because kids are not closing them after they're done using them. So pick off the stuff on the top, twist. Oh, it might be hard. Twist it open so that you have space right there. And then some of the glue is gone. So when I tip this over, glue's not gonna come out instantly. I have to be patient and wait for the glue to come down and trickle into the cap of this before I can start to squeeze it, okay? Glue, sometimes you gotta have patience, okay? Now I'm gonna start to glue all my shapes down, just making a nice thin line of glue around my shapes and get them just the way that I want them on my paper, okay? So let me add the glue. Let's see if I can do this pretty quickly here because I want to show you the next part of this project, and it's kind of my favorite part of the project because I love the way Reggie Laurent works with a lot of designs. He starts with some pretty big shapes like these, and then he adds this detail that's also really abstract, but it adds a lot to the art. And so I want to get to that part really quickly here. Did you guys notice I flipped the shapes over where you could see my marker, my pencil lines? I always flip them over and put the glue on that side. That way I don't have to have the, I use Sharpie, but I don't have to have pencil or Sharpie lines on my artwork. So I'm just adding a little bit of glue around the edges. Okay. Let's see, did I glue this one yet? Nope. I'm starting to forget which ones I glued, which ones I didn't. Let's see, maybe I'll start to work top to bottom. So I'll work this top part and then I'll go down. That way I won't accidentally peel anything off my paper. Do you see how I have a nice mix of organic and geometric shapes? It's, I have some geometric, some organic, like this green one. I feel like I did a pretty nice balance, so it's not all geometric, all organic. I love these two because they turn out really unique. So even though we're all using organic and geometric shapes, no one's art today will be the same. It's always fun to be unique and have your own art that doesn't look like anyone else's. I think this is my last shape. All right, you guys. Okay, so now I'm just gonna do a quick press them down, make sure that glue is spreading and that they're not gonna peel off my black paper. And now here's where we're going to start to use, oh, I forgot to close my glue bottle. Close it, okay. There we go, I was in a hurry. Okay, so now we're gonna start to use some lines and designs around our shapes. And you can also make lines and designs on top of your shapes. So we're gonna start to add these really cool details. Maybe inside this one, maybe I'll do a zigzag line going all around this shape. You could do tons of different kinds of lines. Maybe around this green one, I'll do a line of polka dots. Ooh, I like how that looks. I especially like the green and the pink together. There. I could even overlap that one. Okay. Now let me see. Oh, I love how the white looks around the shapes. I think I'm going to do a few more of those kind of lines. Go around. And I'm going to keep filling this in until I think that it's done. So add some really nice detail. And I can't wait to see all of the different ideas that you guys come up with. The oil pastels really add a lot of nice dimension to this. I hope you guys had fun learning about Reggie Laurent. All right, I can't wait to see your work of art.